It's official. It's the last day to say Happy New Year to people. Like there's
Who
an actual
makes
day.
that official?
It's whoever the same people that make official days, whatever it is. Today's called the last day of Happy New Year's Day. Today, January 11th.
What
Let's
happens?
celebrate that, you guys.
If you say it though, what happens? You get a demerit.
I don't know, but Happy New Year.
Happy New Year!
Our phone number is 877-937-1047. Website, johnjanerich.com. You can call us anytime. You know how there's like something going on, like people getting sick? Right?
Yeah.
Like I know a lot of people are sick right now with lots of different things. But I think there's something else going on too, and that's crime. So my wife says to me the other day, we got this weird charge in our bill, and every once in a while she goes through these charges, and she's like, did you buy something on the And I'm like, I don't know what that is, because everybody's got access to the Apple Pay and all this stuff now. It's crazy. Turns out, you guys, I've never been to Sacramento. As far as I know, I've never been to Sacramento. And last week, I was in Sacramento, and I bought a bunch of gear at the Sacramento Kings gift shop.
Wow.
Oh, what?
Big fan?
Wow.
Are you a big fan?
Big fan of the Kings. and Blake calls over there and talks to them, and they're like, and the people are like, no, somebody came in here with a credit card. They like physically used the credit card, and I'm like, I have it. Like I don't know how that happened, right? But
Oh, that's crazy.
I know. So she's the American Express was like, oh, they'll do whatever it is, and then I'm like, hey, if American Express just wipes it off, can I just say that about other things that are expensive?
That would be fraud.
Yeah.
I don't have this car. Anyway, so they're fixing it, but Sacramento Kings, so I don't know how they did it. And then the same thing happened to Rich's wife.
Yeah, she's traveling this week because it's the Miss America pageant.
Yeah.
And she, along one of my wife's many jobs, she's also the executive director for Miss Arizona. So last night, I'm on my computer and I see all these charges pop up. Stacey Barra, Starbucks, Stacey Barra Hotel. But the Starbucks charge was $2,000. And I said,
spends that much money?
She got a latte.
did you buy coffee for everybody in attendance? There's 50 states. Did all of them get something? You're like, roll it on up on the credit card. So I'm trying to text her and ask her, please tell me this isn't you, because that would be like that's a lot. And so she's not answering. So I keep on texting her. I'm like, please pick up or please call back because I got to cancel this. Anyway, so I finally get a hold of her. She says it's not her, but I must be mistaken. And I said, you need to check your wallet because the card was present. Somebody used the chip and they signed for it. Turns out her whole wallet got stolen. Her ID's gone.
Oh, no.
All of her credit. And so I don't even know how she plans on getting back home with it because it takes.
Oh my goodness.
You got to present your ID.
Yeah.
So during this pageant, she's trying to file a police report online to say that everything was stolen. She thinks it got ripped off at the Florida airport, but they spent they were in deep. They spent like $2,000 at Starbucks and another $2,000 at a hotel. What is happening?
But really, what did they buy?
I don't know.
Well, you could see $2,000 at a hotel.
A hotel,
but
sure.
How the hell you spend $2,000 at Starbucks?
How many?
That's probably 2 drinks.
They probably got their hands on those pink Stanley cups.
Yeah,
That's what I was saying. And then it was like another $900 at Sunglass Hut, and I'm like, that's an expensive pair of sunglasses right there.
I'm wondering if she in the movies when someone gets pickpocketed, they bump into you and then they take something. I wonder if that's what they did.
That's what happened to me in Las Vegas, and that's what Stacey was quick to point out when I said, "You make sure you watch your surroundings." She's like, "Oh yeah, well you got pickpocketed in Las Vegas." I'm like, okay, but we're not talking about that now. This is about me.
That means that whenever people see you two together, they're like, "There's an easy mark."
For sure.
For sure. Get 'em.
The two of the most oblivious just walk around and go do.
Sell them some of that diet tea. That's a multi-level marketing couple right there that falls for everything.
Everything. We have so many memberships to so many things. Anyway, so maybe she can come back home. Maybe she lives in Florida now. I don't even know.
That's so stressful.
When is she supposed to come home?
I think Monday.
So I'm sure they could probably reissue it fast.
Well, she said it takes 5 to 10 days to get mailed, but I don't know. Can you just show a picture of your ID? I don't even know.
You have to actually what you should do, because my boyfriend lost his ID as we were going to board a plane the day before, and we had to bring in physical paper mail to show your address and your name.
That's weird.
And it's you just have to get there an hour earlier than you usually would.
I was sending her a note this morning, how are you buying anything? Because you don't have any cards at all. She's like, no, I don't have anything.
Wait, not only that, but she also has her name switched.
Yeah.
So there's even more difficult, right? Because she just turned to Ibarra.
Yeah, so her license
You
has...
screwed up her life, man. This marriage was wrong from the beginning.
I'm like, don't you have an old ID that I could mail to you or FedEx to you? And she hasn't even answered me yet. So she's dealing with it all this morning.
Wow.
What
When
a
is the
pain.
Miss America pageant? yeah.
It's going on right now, but I think it streams on Peacock either Friday or
I feel
Saturday.
like it just happened.
That was Miss
Miss
Arizona.
USA happened.
Oh, so
but
she's in Miss USA and Miss America?
No, Miss USA is like the
Different.
that's a little different.
Oh.
Miss America is the one that's like 100 years old. That's like all
Oh,
about
I thought you had
talent.
one-
That's the big talent
I
one.
feel like there's two things that are always happening: the Miss America pageant and Girl Scout cookies.
An Ostrich Festival.
I feel like both of those things. You know what I mean?
Girl Scout cookies happen for us right now. I'm going to pick them up this weekend.
Oh
So-
Yeah,
my
I feel like we just
I know.
had this conversation. That's
Right.
what
No,
I'm
that's
saying.
always at the beginning of the year
I
because we
know.
always go, why would we do Girl Scout cookies right now when everyone has New Year's resolutions to eat right?
That makes
People
no
would
sense.
buy more if we sold them during the holidays
Or
and
the
give them
summer.
as gifts. Yeah.
So they must have the research that says no, right?
Well,
First quarter.
I
sell
always
those-
thought because I'm not necessarily new at the Girl Scout mom thing. This is my kid's third year, but I always kind of thought that it was like all the Girl Scouts do the cookies at the same time, but apparently it's regional. So
we got screwed.
Arizona does them now because it's cooler outside. The girls could go outside. That's why they don't do it in the summertime.
Oh, it's cooler outside for sure.
But in the way cooler temperatures, they wait until springtime to do them.
Gotcha.
So I guess it's seasonal for different. So maybe it is kind of always Girl Scout cookie season, John. You're right.
It's crazy, man.